Vyrah, reporting for duty. On our time together, mm, we will continue our adventure within Garage to see what's going on and how the story progress, and how can we can make the story progress. Last time we got one of the ribbons needed to actually gain in power, and let's keep going. So yeah. All right. So, um,
I see some valuable resources in the area. Get...
We forestall extinction.
I will not make excuses for what we did. I will carry the responsibility of it for the rest of my existence. However, will come to understand what was necessary. When she sees the power of the all-devouring, she will understand. We will at least We will need at least 2 more Rifti ribbons to bring enough of a force to bear against Gamechops. A friend, Om'bera, is the older of a ribbon. She works in Nicodome Rovan on the next island. Let us gather her to a cause.
Survival is our utmost. We will need another ribbon. The Dome Administrator Om'bera was in the revel. We should seek her out.
Oh, she sounds trusting, eager to give up power when asked.
Alright.
What has happened here? Where is Om'bera?
A meteor destroyed the dome. We fled together, but Om'bera is missing.
Our fight continues.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
Can you feel the void energy? The longer it takes us to defeat Gamechops, the more shredded the barrier between this world and the void will become. His power grows, but this is but a small example of what will crash down upon Garage.
I will do as I promise.
The dome is shattered, and Om'bera may be in danger. I can see the scavengers from the wasteland of Garage within now. Om'bera may yet live. We must find her, and her Rifti ribbon.
My past does not define me.
Icodome Ruben was shattered by a falling chunk of void glass, destroying the structures and scattering its caretaker. They have returned to recover whatever equipment, flora and fauna can be salvaged before West claim them. Searchers wouldn't find any clue of overseer Om'bera's fate. We must have a Rifti ribbon. Om'bera and I will search the impact crater.
We do what we must.
So much destruction. We have hoped to salvage some of our work. Could be a lost. What happened to the Ecodome? Instability between Garage and the void is growing. We were working in the Ecodome when a huge rift tore the sky open. The meteor came crashing down, barely missing us. We rushed to rescue what we could, and brought the animals and plants that survived to the oasis.
We create the world we want. We seek to restore Karesh.
When the meteor struck, Om'bera and I tried to salvage what we could. Without the dome shield, we were soon beset by scavengers of the great dark beyond. We were fled and we were separated. Such creatures are not of Karash, hostile to the stable biomes we sought to achieve. You need to clear these invasive creatures, found our equipment, and Om'bera.
Improve matters before she was right behind me. I should.
She may yet be within. I will stay with you while the champion searches the dome.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Fuck. I'll try. Listen, been a while.
I'm out of range. I need a break. It's too far away. I don't have a target. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
A manifest of supply crates Om'bera was hoping to retrieve. No sign of her. Keep looking.
Dead. Her Rishi ribbon is nowhere to be found. Has the Shadow Guard divined our plan?
Om'bera lies on the still on ground, surrounded by the remains of her attacker. It seems to have put a fire, or she was executed.
A Tabika ritual dagger, once wielded by the oracles of Koresh.
They are wastelanders now, assassins, sworn to slay the Revel. They must have killed Om'bera and taken her ribbon.
Koresh is merciless.
Thank you, these creatures will soon overwhelm us if left unchecked. It's amazing they can survive without the protective barrier of the dome, or becoming energy as a Koresh did. I wonder if such resilient trait could be transferred to the few native species in the
We
domes.
seek to restore Koresh.
Could Om'bera still be somewhere within the record?
My past does not define me.
The Westlanders killed Om'bera and took her wretched ribbon. These fallen oracles have carried all members of the rebels into the roaring Vyrah. This is a good
We do
agenda.
what we must.
We create the world we want.
The loss of an ecodome is unmanageable. The death of Om'bera, they broke her shoulder, lies and fall in what looks like a sight, but no breath is heard. I cannot live without retrieving the research crate. Our work must live on, even if she cannot. Om'bera manifest says that there are at least 5 crates full of research and resources. Return me research crates.
Improve matters before you leave. This project meant everything to Om'bera. What took years to build was destroyed so quickly.
Come, let us retrieve her research and ensure her efforts were not in vain.
It's too far away. Get closer. I'm out of range.
Looks like we're about to have company again.
Rebel traitor! Your Rifti ribbon will be ours, Locust Walker!
Dimensius must be stopped.
We didn't make it far before we were attacked by Wastelanders. They're determined to save you.
Survival is our utmost priority.
Nature is fragile.
I don't understand the Wastelanders. I thought they were once oracles of Antinic nature worshippers. Why did they steal from our domes and prevent Trust's mission?
We create the world we want.
Thank you for retrieving the crates. Om'bera research will help us find a stable biome in time.
These Wastelanders are still holding a grudge against you. Leave us. Keep your Rishi ribbon safe. My champion and I will turn these murderous fanatics to our cause. What next?
The oracles, now known as the Wastelanders, have
Opportunity's knocking. If you've got the metal, there are valuables waiting.
The Oracle, now known as the Wastelanders, have turned their viciousness against the rabble. Now they're using their typical ritual dagger for murder. Lob's pacifists are always the most vicious fighters. Don't you think? Why do Wastelanders want to kill Locust Walker? Locust Walker struggled to keep the secret and still ended up hated and feared by Terrestrial. These oracles abandoned their ceremonial daggers and picked up assassination knives. Nexus King Saladar betrayed the rabble. The rabble used their Rishi ribbon too early, and the mansions was dispersed instead of destroyed. Perhaps this is my fault. I should have placed all the faction of Karash under my field from the start. Or perhaps there was nothing that could have been done. Life is chaos. Even if one controlled vast cosmic power, there are still events out of our control. News crying over shattered worlds is there. What is the Tabaka ritual? And Tabaka was a clumsy ritual oracles once used to commune with their world soul, Kalash. It was essential to the identity as people. And the ritual was that we gather as a community and worship. Nagar used to be for harvesting their sacred plants, but apparently for burying the chest of Bravo members.
We will survive.
Those Westlanders have brought out that broker's ribbon. We must get it back or you will never be able to reach dimensions. That delicious a bit fruitful. I think we should lure them to our cause. We need an army for the coming battle. We have the number of that. Very close between their camp and us. That might provide a means to manipulate. Speak with the Wastelanders. Meet me in the campus fields.
We cannot risk the Wastelanders claiming my ribbon. I will return to the safety of Tazavesh.
Tell me what you need. With my help, Vic, I think this latest complication is your fault, Locust Walker. These Wastelanders are your old enemies, the Oracles of Koresh. I remember how much trouble they caused you in the Devouring War. Are they why you failed to kill Demencius? The Holy Class are always the most savage fighters during an apocalypse. We could use that. If we could get them to parley, I could convince them to fight for us. We are trying to save the world. This time.
You can't mean to try to ally with those murderers.
Much as I would like to see them pay, Zalatath is right. They are fierce warriors and would be useful in the battle to come.
Come, champion. Let me show you how to manifest an army.
I have planned to draw Wastelanders to our side. This savage appreciates strength. We will show them ours. Let's get their attention, shall we? Look at this. How did this void glass get here? As the mansion's power grows, the barrier between Karash and the void shatters. The meteors, this glass, the creatures here. The void oozes into this reality, taking over until only a twisted unreality remains. The longer it takes us to defeat dimensions, the more its power will grow. The more the void will consume what is left of this pitiful planet.
Keep your enemies close. I will do as I promised.
The meshes is tearing apart what's left of Karash. Soon we will draw in what remains of this little world. Our time to stop us grows shorter by the hour.
Keep your enemies close.
The Wastelanders were once the oracles of the world soul of Karash. They were so proud and strident about their oath. Now they scavenge the ruins like animals. Though even rats have their uses. Gather Warcraft essence for me. I have an idea of how sway the fallen oracles to our cause. Brings Warcraft essences to me.
We will survive. With my help, victory awaits.
Violent scavengers of the void have been drawn to the dimensions aura to feast upon the scraps we will leave behind. This presents a problem for wastelanders' find. The scavenging is their job. They could have handled these beasts, and I will end up seeking an ally if they couldn't. But why give them a gift and show them that they are equal and they're superior in combat? They avoid terrorism and real observers.
To gain access to their camp, we must impress them with your combat prowess. We'll start with these void creatures. sense void essence about you. It will make a perfect lure. Sharp as a blade, aren't you?
Many denizens of the world are voracious consumers of energy. Liquidity flocked a pocket of coalesced energy like a moth to a flame.
We will survive.
Well done, my champion. Shall we use this to draw out our prey?
With my help, victory awaits.
These wastelanders respect strength and balance. I think we're going to get along quite well.
We're in this together. Keep your enemies close.
The wastelanders have made camp in the ruins of Old Karash, a sanctuary from the ravenous beast of the void that stalks the waste of Karash, a bulwark against the outsiders. If a hostile entity were to enter the camp, you could defeat it, then they will respect you. Take the void energy gathered into the ruined tower north of here. Be ready. Place the coalesced void energy in a Castigar. Drawn to Karash by the lure of coalesced void energies, Zagitav, the Essence Gorger, hunts for his, will hunt you as his next bloom.
We need to talk to their leader. Nothing attracts leaders like a crisis. Let's go cause one, and then solve it.
Avoid aberration! Kill it!
You fought well. I won't kill you for your trespass. Yet.
This stranger is an ally of the rabble. Why does their soul remain tethered? Speak, fleshling!
You are one of the ones who have been seen in the company.
The void. We should hear their words before execution.
You are the one who has been seen in the company of the betrayer, or Kiswaka. The only reason you're not untethered is that my scouts have seen you reducing the number of enemies you face. You dispose of Zagitav, so I will allow you to flee. If you leave now. We are seeking allies.
We failed, Harash. We know you serve the rabble, intruder. And we swore to King Salhadar that we would slay all of their minions.
Then it's fortunate he's dead.
That voice! The Harbinger!
There's no need for that. Not when we seek to end Demencius for good. Though, we will require the Rishi ribbons you took from the Ravel corpses.
No! They used those accursed ribbons to destroy our world! We were powerless to stop them, but we will fulfill our oath to kill them!
And your failure will yet remain. This broken world is not yet finished. But it will be if the All-Devouring returns. Help me annihilate Demencius. The Ravel can always come next.
We will hear you out. For now. You keep unwise company.
Mencius destroyed Karash. Here in the west of merciless Karash, we made a punishment for all who failed them. You say your oath aligns with ours. Let us talk.
I am bound by my word.
Where's this wasteland? With your valiant prowess, my champion. Well done. Now let me do my work. I know that what these former Oracle wants. I dream of hearing the song of courage once more. I must make them believe it's possible, then pull on that string of desire. Soon we will have our army and another rush river. First, let's return to the Tabika ritual dagger.
I know what you yearn for, Oracle. You are a gift for you.
There's a cache of resources nearby. Find it.
What is it?
Hello, my champion.
Let's move to the camp.
With my help, victory awaits.
My warriors are eager to untether the Shadow Guard. But I think you want the ribbon I took from that gravel broker.
Your warriors are a boon to our cause, and the Rishi ribbon is vital to it.
I hunt the enemies of Koresh.
We could gladly war against the Shadow Guard, but I cannot give this treasure ribbon to someone I don't trust. Promises of revenge are easy, trust is outworn against the Blood Splendor.
To break an oath is Mother. Allow them to prove themselves. If they succeed, we may have our revenge. If not, we kill them.
Tell me what you...
Very well. Let's see what you are worth.
I planted the seed, yet Soulscribe still hesitates. Although the Narath is more receptive, he might be able to give us the nudge that's needed to rid the Westlanders. The others are useful. Though with Narath, win over their tribe. I will stay there to continue to work on Soulscribe's will.
Why reveal your secrets, Harbinger? If you are here for the ribbon, you could just take it.
What revenge?
The
I
more-
want to help you get yours.
The more Soulscribe protests against the Tarash's gun, the more I am convinced that communing with the world soul once more is her heart's desire. I will use the promise of achieving what she thought impossible to ally to her cause.
The Tabika ritual is for communing with the world's soul. Koresh is dead.
The Ravel's heresy halted the devouring. Demencius did not finish his meal. The brokers want you to think it is their technomancy that makes the ecodomes bloom. You and I know the truth. There can be no life without Koresh.
I have tried for ages. There has been nothing but silence.
You could commune with Koresh again. Show your people you are still strong. Then I will put that accursed ribbon to righteous use.
We could be oracles again.
If Koresh is silent, I will find my own revenge.
You're good at killing, but we need more than that in an ally.
My subscribe was once a high priestess, but like most of us, our heart shattered along with Karash during the destruction. Many ages have passed since the sundering of her world, and we as people have strayed for a more calling. We are outbound to protect Karash, but wary us with outsiders. How can we gain so sky trust? Let me show you the life of a Westlander. Existence is a daily struggle on the bones of our world. Our mother strength has inspired us to survive at any cost, but needed to adapt as conditions change. Before it took many of our stalkers, we need to replace such faithful hunting companions. Go to the dream, then subdue and retrieve one of the escaped stalkers. Your prove is changed and may see that you are determined to help. Bring the stalker Zaptap at the southwestern edge of the camp.
Karash had untamed beauty.
My people need energy to live. We can harvest it from the pylons we're set out to collect it, or hunt the energy. Scavengers that have siphoned off what is ours, as it scatters today meager bounty of energy and distribute it to my people. If we are to go to war together, it will help us both to know the characters of our allies. Collect and distribute harvested energy in and around the Westlander camp.
I will follow you and observe. If you can forage as well as you can fight, you are of worth to us.
Brave of you to venture this far. The metal from that destroyed dome is strong. Uncorrupted by the void, it will make fine blades.
Good. We will need many blades for the Shadow Guard if the stranger and their companion speaks the truth, or for that Rabble City if they lie.
I can't use that other.
More of these domes appear. We should raise each of them to the ground. Make the rabble pay for returning to the world they destroyed.
We are no longer oath-bound to King Salhadar. This strange...
Who is Soulscribe talking to? That woman's voice has haunted me since the devouring.
The Harbinger is back. The all-devouring rises again. Soulscribe reflects upon our oaths for guidance.
More of these domes appear. We should raise each of them to the ground. Make the rabble pay for returning to the world they destroyed.
We are no longer oath-bound to King Salhadar.
Why does this rabble collaborator remain tethered to their soul?
Now you know of our harsh existence. Return to Soulscribe.
The domes are a rabble construct. They try to tame the untamed. Merciless Koresh is gone.
Our ways may have changed from when we were oracles, but we have done what we need us to stay alive.
My oath guide me.
The world has filtered it up to my camp about what you have done for us. My daughter has been always too trusting, but your efforts do not go unnoticed.
I am bound by my word.
In the waste of merciless Karash, survival is all important. We take what we need to ensure our future.
My oath guide me.
Your help does not go unnoticed. Our people will live another day, and hopefully many more, thanks to the energy that's in those crates.
We failed Koresh.
Sharp as a blade, aren't you?
Those scribes will fight for us, even die for a cause, yet she still denies us Russia ribbon. He sees it as a tool of the rabble, and our oaths are getting in the way of our mission. If we could feel the presence of the war soul Karash once again, he would give anything to protect him, even the ribbon. You, the oasis in the trust of the Jokabi that has stable biome, perfect place to come in of our lost souls, if one exists. Meet me in the oasis, Jokabi.
I will do as I promise. Hello, my champion.
Gather a raiding party, Narathi. We go to the oasis to find communion or plunder.
Absolutely not. The Wastelanders are thieves and murderers.
If we had come to raid, your soul would already be untethered.
The Westlanders are thieves and murderers, but I will remember what they were once, even if they did not. Will you wash from them? Why aren't the Wastelanders allowed in the ecodomes? Those scavengers and thieves, they will strip the domes of the resources. I live for today without planning for tomorrow. The domes are all planned for the future. After that, plunder and destroy all our hard work. I will vouch for subscribing our people.
Fine. Report to Om'bera. Please? Just the dome is delicate. Be careful what you touch and step or float.
These are the oracles of the Untamed. You will let them commune with Koresh in your dome, or they will sack it as wastelanders.
This is the most irregular. Whenever may I have asked that we extend our courtesy to the Harbinger and the Champion. These Westlanders barbarians, all of them now knows what she's doing.
You keep unwise company.
The Tabika has not been tempted for thousands of years. It was clear that the devouring war destroyed Karash. And yet looking at this dome, they have traded so much I thought lost forever. Fresh water, clean air, and even Xanari flora thought extinct. Does the Archbishop speaks the truth? No, I didn't break my oath and abandon the world soul. Karash is gone.
I've heard this song of Koresh before. These clouds, all this beauty of nature. A pale shadow of Koresh that was.
This dome is a reason.
You think to trick me? I will use my Rishi ribbon to destroy you!
This dome is a reasonable facsimile of Karash. We will find no better place for World Soul Scribe to hear the World Soul song. And yet as the Mansus grows in power, even the Oasis succumbs to the void. I can feel the rift tearing open. Their energies will disrupt the delicate ritual. Let me just say that. Okay. Cleanse the ecodome of invasive elements.
Keep your enemies close.
I see some valuable resources in the area. Get ready to grab them.
Thank you, Death for the follow.
it?
Did you found the components for the Tabika ritual? Does it even still exist?
I am bound by my word.
To all these blossoms in my endless again. I never thought I would see the day.
We failed Koresh.
I have a lot of writing on this Tabika ritual going exactly to plan. I think to kill or to get the ribbon will be included.
With my help, victory awaits.
My followers long for the days when they were oracles. They yearn to hear the song of Karash. I'm realist. I'm a realist. The evil of Ravel of Dimensions have destroyed the beauty that was our world soul. But you have gathered the items for the Tabaka, so I will attempt it. When I hear the void of Karash's absence, there will be consequences. Help me for the ritual.
Let us move down to the water and begin the Tabika.
Lead the way, Oracle.
Prepare for the ritual. Place the items on the table. We offer water from the well. We offer petals and pollen. Through the exchange, we are reborn. We offer a ritual dagger, whose meaning we would reclaim. I hunt the enemies of Koresh.
You stand once more under the trees of Karash. To be near his water is something unachievable or just a mockery of what once was. Let's start our ritual.
To break an oath is unthinkable. Koresh is. Koresh is. Ah, I sense nothing. You lied. There is no world soul here.
Eons of wandering have starved your once great power, Oracle.
Ah! Traitor! Oathbreaker!
The world soul is as weak as you are. You need more power to commune. Ugh! Feast! Touch the fading heart of your world!
I heard Koresh. By my unbroken oaths, the oracles of the wastes will be your army, Harbinger. We fight to restore Koresh.
If it isn't my favorite mortal.
And the pieces fall together. Perhaps you have enough strength to take this on the Shadow Golem, champion. Let me tip the scale further. With the power of these squishy ribbons, I will infuse these with wraps with enough power to empower you to explore the untethered space. Gather strength for the fight ahead. You're welcome.
Keep your enemies close.
Speak, fleshling!
It has been so long since I heard his voice. I cannot believe you are still here with us. All this time, you have given us true hope, Vyrah. And my honor and all of the men that I do whatever is in my power to save Karash. I will give you the rush of ribbons, and the Wastelanders will join the fights.
My oath guide me.
By the songs of Kalash, I will join you to face the Shadow God and dimensions in the battle. Let those that will prey on untamed Kalash fierce followers. My scouts have tracked your comrade setting a foothold in Shadow God territory. They will need our assistance. Kalash lives, or her cause is just, or also unbroken. Meet with me in Shandalan on Kalash.
Veil, I remember this feeling. The touch of Koresh. I wish to carry out my oaths to him.
We have another ribbon and an army. All it took was the promise of a better world.
The trust will restore our world.
Gathering from trust, Vyrah, we will greatly appreciate your aid. We believe you are one of the few mortals, corporeal being that can help us.
Death, please, Shadow God.
I represent a group of the trust of task with a dangerous but vile job. Please, please, Harry. I was at Overlook's source show, and the Harbinger transformed you into energy. You're similar to that, but more profitable. The trust embarks on phase dive to replenish our energy reserves. On Kalash, energy is power, and now we must compete with the Shadow God. We desperately need the help of someone like you. Meet me at Overlook's Zoo show if you are interested. I will of course compensate you.
Demencius will not claim our world again.
The camp has been claimed by Void Elves. We've heard tales of their victories against the Shadow God on softer worlds.
I hunt the enemies of Koresh.
I did not know there were this many void touched from your world. Oh, this is still the soul form of madness.
To break an oath is unthinkable.
Norris is right. We are fortunate that Void Elves have experienced battling the Shadow God. The ways of Kalash are merciless, and the battle to come will be as well. I hope they are prepared for a brutal fight. These will not be scattered scalps that are used fighting on Telegrus. Really sure that they are ready for the battle to come. Check in with Illyria and the Void Elves at Shandalan on Kalash.
I am bound by the Ravel sorcerer is here. Fortunately for him, my oaths do not demand his death specifically. I needed the Rendorai, Locust Walker. I don't trust you any more than Salatath.
Time to aim our weapons toward Demencius instead of our allies, Illyria.
We are in danger.
I'm glad you joined the fray, Vyrah. We have a difficult path ahead of us.
The Rendorai are gathered. They have fought the Shadow God before.
Perhaps your band of outcasts will finish the job this time.
What of your vendetta, Soul Scribe? Should I prepare for your blade in my back?
The Ravel will pay for their crimes in time. Not an ounce of trust between us. What hope do we have of victory?
Such pessimism. Do you really think I would have thrown in my lot for a hopeless cause? Together, we will destroy the All-Devouring. The only other choice is our own destruction. Trust? Trust is overrated, but we all want to survive. And isn't that enough?
There is much. You're right. I have no trust for any of you. But for Azeroth to survive, you can trust the Rendorai will defeat the All-Devouring. Danger lurks.
What do you mean? The journey from Telagris was not without risk or complications. Some of Rift Walker were severely injured as it traversed the space between the worlds, but they were able to bring with them enough of a force to defeat the Shadow God. That Riftblade Maela is the wounded. I need to take the measure of our new allies.
The universe is full of mystery.
The Riftwalker lay wounded in the sands. We may be able to assist. I'll bandage them.
Fate is ours to decide.
Alaria called for our aid against Demencias. We will follow her to the end. You keep unwise company.
These elves are more resilient than I thought. Perhaps so people are both been tempered by adversity.
We failed, Koresh.
My people have fought across every inch of the ruins of our world. We gave oath to King Saldar, and he rewarded us by sending the Shadow God to hunt us down. Saldar's long dead, but we knew the Shadow God will return. In the long years that followed, the secreted caches of weapons, so we could always be able to raise our blade in defiance. Collect weapon caches from the nearby sands of the Shattered Gorge of Karash.
My oath guide me.
Therefore, without Zaltaf, the Shadow God have long been a thorn in my side. It will be wise to take out as many as we can on this rock. I still do not trust her, but we must focus on the enemy we can defeat right now. Do not relent, Vyrah. If you've seen any Shadow God, cut them down. Our battle against them save us a battle against them tomorrow. Defeat the Shadow Gods in the sand of Shadow Gorge, surround the Shadow Realm and Karash.
Stay alert. The Shadow God have begun their attack. This will be the first test of our untrusting coalition.
The Shadow God will not prevail this day. We fight, so Koresh may live.
Opportunity's knocking. If you've got the metal...
certain rare minerals only form at the boundaries between realities. Lucky for us, reality is flexible on Karesh.
While you fought, we scouted the Shadow Guard. They must have a Rishi ribbon.
Speak, fleshling!
These will do. They are as sharp as ever. I will arm my people and new allies. Warcraft, Vyrah.
I am bound by my word.
Well done, Vyrah. If the Shadow God blood, I'm certain that the sound will be sought. There will be time for celebration, yes.
Beware her manipulations.
Sharp as a blade, aren't you?
Very good, my champion. You are swift and sharp as a blade of destruction. I'll put all the power to use. We will slaughter the Shadow God that sits through his dimensions. Create to feed his insatiable hunger. The Shadow God must have a rushing ribbon amongst the spores. As we destroy the chasm, look for this final ribbon. It is a way forward to kill a Void Lord.
I will do as I promised. With our new army, we will raise their garrisons until we take the Rishi for ourselves.
Yes, can I help you? We have worked too long to fail now. Speak your mind. These Shadow Guard dogs will not deter us.
At last, we return to Karesh.
So, you are the ones Sadanis was telling me about. I expected more, but as the saying goes, don't judge a vessel by its wrath. How can I help you?
May you succeed in your endeavors.
Sadanis have told me about a first thing with the ability to travel to better space. How do you accomplish such a feat? Let me deduce. It must be this rat she wears a cloak. I have been modified by a wretched ribbon. It does not seem such a thing since the devouring war. Very nice. Classic. Do you want a classic, or do you want powerful? I can announce you wretched rats with modern technomancy and technique to better face the dangers of entitled space.
The trust will save us. A deal is just another kind of oath.
I want to empower my wretched rat. And being into wretched rats, unlock the party. For the rat team was personally taking account with me. I'm full present ability for that.
Your patronage is quite appreciated. It is good to see our ethereal kin again. Always a pleasure.
The brokers have been quite busy, I see. We must not lose hope. At last, we are home.
Okay. I will stop here because... No. I'll stop here and... I'll take a break for now. So this has been quite a fun... This didn't take as long as I thought. It's quite condensed. I don't think it's like I have this director anyway. And you need more ribbons and stuff. Face diving. Like there's a lot to this story. I really like it. I love that stuff. And so yeah, I'll see. I'll see what's next time. I don't want to do the whole story at once, and I just want to kind of like go slowly through it as we go. So yeah, I'll see you later, and as always, be thankful.